Can't let up.
Can't let up. Gotcha.
All right, these guys are going to pounce.
All right.
All right, I got to go talk to Coach.
All right, do you think?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. "90 seconds now into the second half. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. This is out there for Orlando. Fournier dishes to Gordon. And that one's drained from the low block. Gordon's got 15.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
The pass to Harden. For the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Isaac. Second shot opportunity. Left side Gordon. That one goes in. 17 points in the game.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Back to Augustine. Outside Gordon. Clock at 4. Ross with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Ross has got his second bucket tonight.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. DJ Augustine picks one up. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Ross with it. 5 points in the game. Back to Gordon. The shot that time, not on target. The Rockets go the other way with it.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here is Augustine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lets a floater go. No good from Ross. Rockets leading by 10. And he gets
Moi, j'ai
coming
membre de faire,
up. DJ Augustine
Bon,
picks
il y en
one
a
up.
d'autres.
He's gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Boy, guys, you think about the turnaround in Orlando last season. One of the big parts of that turnaround, obviously, was the great production they got out of the center position.
Looking at who's out there now for the
Vinny?
Rockets. And McLemore comes.
Ou a sorti en Vinny? Ou pas sorti et nous pas venir?
In for Gerald Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for James Harden.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Bamba. Lob pass to Gordon. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Gordon's got 19 points.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Aminu misses.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's.
What's up, ladies?
The Magic. Vucevic
79 overall.
checked in for Aminu. Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Fultz looking around. From 12 feet out. The Magic again can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
25,
And so in the game for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in at the small forward position. To the inside. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Vucevic.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Got that one up quick. He has 29.
Come on, boy. Guard my shot.
The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shots the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. It's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Poke loose. Pass to Fultz. He kicks it to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Vucevic with the block. Count it. Good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Houston making a switch here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Chandler comes in for P.J. Tucker. Maurice checked in for Daniel House. And it's Green in for James Harden. Misses from close range. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 16-point game. Inside. And the basket by Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
This one falls for. Both good from the line that time. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Birch. Kicks it to Frazier. That one, no good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This was a terrific 2K Sports Crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And welcome back to the studio
not
here
getting
on 2K Sports.
anything
Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny
at
the
all.
Jet Smith in a moment.
Hey, Kenny here. You were incredible. Season high in points, validating everyone who insisted you could make it into the NBA, even after the questions that were raised heading into the draft.
Yeah, you know what? This might be wrong to say, but the haters out there, I just consider them fans. It's really two sides of the same coin, you know? Anyone who thinks my numbers could be padded, well, check the scoreboard. Who won tonight, Playboy? But anyway, that's old news in a week, because I'm looking to break my season record next time out, you know what I'm saying?
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time. And the time after that, too.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, B.
Che, can I grab you real quick?
Patty, the great reporter. What's up?
I got
Oh,
Che.
no.
You set a new career high for points scored tonight. What does that say about your growth as a player?
It's just one game, so I want to read into it too much. But everything's starting to slow down for me a little bit. Just a little bit more comfortable with everything we're doing. And it helps me play with more confidence. Shout out to my first grade teacher, Chris.
Good stuff. Thanks for your time, Che.
It's all good. Hey, you guys get over here. I saw a little something going on.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
gut on the left doing? That makes no sense. Come on, ladies. You make no sense. Oh, okay.
Hey, what you working on?
Wow. My first 3.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Now we're rolling. Again. Let's go.
Yo, Caitlin.
Yo.
You watching my broadcast?
Yeah. I'm about to do one.
What's up? No, because he's about to do laundry. Oh. So you're gonna be home in like
Let's get everyone over here and get started.
25 minutes.
No.
How long?
We're just gonna put the goodies. We're just gonna put the goodies inside the washer and then come back upstairs and then go back down.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god, it had to be my first miss.
Keep it going.
I got the green line. I got the green line. I got the green line.
One more.
Got the green line. Got the green line. Got the green line. I don't miss. I do not miss. Come on, come on. I can hit this world record. Oh my god. 17. Oh my god. 18. I only missed 2. I had 18 in them, bro. Who could do that? No one except me. What the hell? Top of the key. I'm gonna keep focusing on my shooting so I can get quick draw. Green. 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 Yeah, I moved back, that's why. Green. I don't miss these. Oh, I not miss. You can't even watch this. You can't even shoot better than me. What the hell up? Come on, nigga. Get like me.
Fritz, I got your girl. My career is you.
You never will get my girl. Never will get my girl on your crib, dickhead.
Who are you talking to, Joe?
Talking to you. Pussy. What? Smack me? Smack me.
Yeah, me, you, and Jada. We about to shoot it when we get back to school.
Oh, horrible.
See you later.
Let's see how much deep threes I can make.
Well, I should have got the battle pass for Christmas, honestly. Oh, yeah, at the gym. Wait, isn't it the same hotel we went like years ago? Oh.
Hold up. You talking to Brandon?
Yeah,
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You playing Fortnite? I would play, but I'm trying to get my thing higher.
What did you say, Brennan?
Oh my god, I had to be my first miss. A gray. Can I green? Can I green? Some G shit.
Why am I back in my phone? Oh, let me do it. Emotes.
Can I at least make 14? Nope. I can only make 13. Took my dick, 2K. I missed 7. Look how this is done. So that game then. Caitlin, bro, you should see me last game. I dropped 33 points. You heard me?
Yeah.
Dropped 33 points. Nigga, I dropped the highest in my team.
Is back to give you guys has winning tips. He's a former pro, he's a champion, and he's a Hall of Famer.
And I think he is one of the best basketball minds that we have behind the scenes here at NBA 2K. But most importantly, he's a fellow Lakers fan.
Oh, this guy. Scott's going to teach you about basketball concepts that you can use on a stick and on the real court, so pay attention. Scott, teach him.
What's going on, 2K TV fans? It's Scott O'Gallagher here, and we're back. Your favorite segment, Winning Tips. In order to be a winner, we got to set the foundation for you defensively, so let's keep it locked right here. When playing 5-on-5 basketball, part of being a smart player is recognizing which set the offense is in. There's 5 out with 5 perimeter players along the three-point line. There's 4 out with 4 offensive players around the three-point line and 1 big inside. Or there's 3 out, 2 in, which is 3 perimeter players along the three-point line and 2 post guys inside. When you see 5 perimeter players along the three-point line, typically what you're going to see is a lot of pass and cut movement, along with high screen and roll action. Due to this type of spacing, you are susceptible defensively to give up layups or corner threes. Typically, when you see a 4-out, 1-in offense, you're going to see high screen roll action with 1 good post player and 4 perimeter shooters. 3-out, 2-in. This is your old traditional 2-post offense. This is an offense that likes to slow the game down, muddy it up by throwing it inside. Now let's talk on the ball.
What's up, Coach? Okay, you're going to run with the starters tonight. We want to give you a look with the first unit, see how it goes.
That's what's up, Coach.
You earned it, Jay. Yeah, but you got to perform if you want it to stick.
Hey, not an issue.
You seem pretty confident.
Is that a bad thing?
No, just make sure that your work ethic matches your confidence.
Hey, man, you know I live in the gym. I got this.
There's lots of guys in China and Europe who thought they made it before they did.
You know you just said the same thing 3 different ways.
So you get my point.
Yeah, understood, Coach.
All right, that's it.
Hey, I'm being a starter right now, dickhead.
Hey. Good luck out there, kid.
Hey, thanks, Sarge. I appreciate you.
Hey, Che.
What's
I
up?
need you with the rest of the starters. We're gonna take a pic for social.
A picture? Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go. All right, gentlemen, let's huddle up here for photo. Get all in there. All right, group up a little bit more. Okay, why don't you guys take a big step back? That look good? Okay. All right, thanks everyone. Thank you so much. It's gonna turn out fun.
I took these hardens. Wait, what, bro? Sorry, James. Oh yeah, epic. Yeah. Oh boy, you get this.
Standing 6'5", number 17, PJ Tucker. Started at the other forward position at 6'6" number 4, Daniel House. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 15, Clint Capella. And starting at guard, number 13, James Harden. At point, at 6'3" number 20, number 20. Your head coach is back.
It's set, and we've got time for a quick pregame report. That being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, it was just a matter of time before...
Thank you for that, David. Greg, quite a few people have been expecting this to happen.
Yeah, with the amount of time Shea spent in college, you figured he'd be polished coming into the league. The question was, would he buy in? And I think we've gotten our answer.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Brown out there with Rose. And it's Kennard in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Magic. And he converts the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Rose. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Feeds to Drummond. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's what 7 feet, 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Well, the Pistons, one of the more successful franchises in NBA history. 3 titles and many other trips to the NBA Finals. Only a handful of franchises can say that.
Now, here's Rose. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defense all over him. He keeps his cool because of his strength and size at that position.
And Smitty, you were talking about the Pistons, a history of success, of championships. But the last 10 years have been difficult.
Pistons have struggled the last decade. You're so right, Kevin. But this team has a track record of not staying down for long. Detroit doing what they can to return to championship contention.
Here's Drummond. The Rockets making the shot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Count that one. 10 points for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the wing right side. Here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 7. And the Rockets with possession here. Passes it to Tucker. Rebound, Detroit.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Griffin the bounce pass. Drummond working against Capella. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
Detroit making a switch. Galloway's checked in. Drains the 3-pointer.
Well, a new start in Detroit for Dwayne Casey. Led the team to the playoffs in his first season. Seems to be a great match between the team and their coach.
There's Galloway. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Langston Galloway maneuvering himself around the painted area.
13 feet away. Harden, that's good. And for Casey, Steve, he had the pedigree of success that the Pistons wanted.
Also, Casey, I thought, was brought in to change the mindset of this team. He immediately was able to change the culture of the Pistons. Setting a new tone goes a long way for a developing team.
Here's Drummond. James Harden picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Capella. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Galloway, the pass to Griffin. To the left wing. Here's Kennard. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
And First timeout called here for the Rockets. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah.
The Pistons have had 2 chances. At the line already, making them both. Free throw, good. Drummond. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Griffin. Rebound by House.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. Langston Galloway's checked in for Doom Boy. Here's Kennard, guarded by Harden. Here's Griffin. Here's Drummond, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Galloway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, thinking back, Chauncey Billups once said Griffin might be too nice of a guy, yet he's a league leader in technicals almost every season.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 24.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets ahead as they end the second quarter with a big 11-1 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Che, your first career start in an NBA game. You looked comfortable out there. Was this as good a performance as you could have hoped for?
Absolutely, DA, man. It definitely taken some adjustment, but I've, had the support of my teammates, the coaching staff, and the fans every step of the way.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back. And with a big gap on the score. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. You started off with the double pump, so then I ended up with a shell toe low top, and then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles, but I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Then there's Brown, and it's Galloway in at the point.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Throws it up high, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Take a look at Drummond. He's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan voting.
And you'd be crazy not to give him your vote. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Griffin trying to get open, and that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Good on the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 18.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's games.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Cephalosha comes in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore's checked in for Daniel House. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Rose attacking, and the dunk by Rose.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose, so efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Out to the right wing. It's Chandler high post. And Brown over to help. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. It's stolen by McLemore. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break. 32 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Ben McLemore. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Griffin. Back to Wood. Pistons passing it around. No problems knocking that one down. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Chandler out there with Cephalosha. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then there's Austin Rivers. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's stolen by Rose. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Drummond throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Rose with the ball. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And for Rose, so many had written him off, but he was a huge factor for the Timberwolves.
Rose still has a tremendous passion for the game, and it really shows on the court. His renaissance last season was one of the better stories in our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for Cephalosha. And Daniel House subbed in for Austin Rivers. And he comes up with the deuce.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Drummond dishes to Griffin. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the dunk by Capella.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Here's Kennard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control of the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance down to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Congrats on the win tonight, Che. You guys have come out of the gate very strong this year. What has been the key to the hot start?
Hey, TA, man, we know what's at stake, man. We're on a mission this season. You know, we won't be taking any prisoners. It's get up our way or get run over, man. That's how we see it. So, let's get it.
That is a team that's going to be tough to move around and beat down the stretch. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Nice work, Che. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Hey,
Appreciate it, son.
Che, talk to me about your first start. How did it feel out there? It looked like you were pretty comfortable.
Oh, man, it's so dope. You know, it's always been a dream of mine to be a starter in the NBA. Yeah, man. I just hope I can build on this, you know, and string together a bunch of good games. Because honestly, for me, the sky's the limit. I feel like I don't have a ceiling right now. There's no pinnacle.
Jay, do any moments from tonight stand out to you? Something you'll remember years from now?
Man, that's a good question. I guess just, you know, that feeling of having your name announced with the rest of the starters. Feeling the vibe that the fans are putting out and taking in all that energy. It got me hyped. I felt like I could run through a brick wall after that. It was crazy.
You guys are on fire. What's been the key to your success these past few games?
I guess. You know, coaches pushing all the right buttons. We're executing on both sides of the ball, treating every possession like it matters. When you're at this level of competition, there's very little that separates the best teams from the worst. So attention to detail is is very, it's major in this league.
Hey, Che, you got a sec?
Ted, I got time for you, brother.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
You really had it going on out there tonight. What do you think kept you in the zone?
I hit a couple early, and once I got that feeling, it was lights out, Ted. Not too many people can stop me when I'm on my A game, so got the ball rolling.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack. Always a pleasure.
All good. Hey, that story's coming along, Ted?
Absolutely. They should seal it.
Nice. Hey, my PR sent you some tickets, all right?
Thank you.
All right. You guys ready to get down to business? We got a new contract to hash out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Absolutely. All right, let's do it. Pleasure doing business with you, Don.
Levi, the pleasure's all mine. Excited to stay in the Che business.
Dad. What can we? Okay.
Hey, need some help?
No, yeah. Yeah. Chopper. Chopper. Chopper.
Let's go! Phenomenal win.
Please leave a message for 3.
To work so we can keep this positive energy. If we can improve our shooting percentages, we stand a better chance of winning games. Get over to your stations. It's gonna be a lot of shooting drills today.
J Finesse. Oh, I forgot what J Finesse is. This is Trae Young. Shoot that, I dare you. Miss rebound. What the fuck? Jaheim. Let's do it. He still missed Curry. Jaheim. Okay. What's up? Layup. Oh, he excellent. That shit.
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
I can't block anybody. Down here. Yo, I cannot block anyone. Or if he can stop them from coming to the paint. Oh, why? Better stop. Yeah, I'm stopping you from coming to the paint. That shit out here. Give me that. I'm stopping you from coming to... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on that. What's that flip? I think I could stop back there. Look on the second one. Hey, hey.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Oh.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Give me time. I'm the best corner shooter in this gym right now. Unless Stephen Curry comes. Oh, that's wet. That's wet. Oh, I missed. That's wet. Sorry. That's wet. I could just tell you. That's wet. Oh, I lied. That's not wet. Oh, that's wet. That's wet. Not even hitting greens. That's wet. Green is always wet. You want not a green? It's really green for you. I'm stopping now. Green for you.
see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Oh. What the hell? The game should have seen no thing. Chopper. Got my shot. Oh, I didn't even go to that spot. Chop in your face. Hey. Chop in your face. Back right up. Hey. I'm gonna start for a reason. Outside the look. Take right up. Chop in your face. Some real thick guard and shit, bro. Last one. Second star. Come on, I'm trying to get good dog. I'm trying to get good dog. Free throw golf? I could shoot free throws.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Green light. Switch, roughly. Switch, roughly. I gotta do all switches. It's gonna be crazy. Hello? Marsha. Good morning. Huh? Yeah. Nothing. Huh? I might come to see you. No. You gotta pay your phone bills. Miles, does she miss me? I got stupid. I'm sure you gotta pay our phone bill. It's gonna cut off soon.
Everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Woohoo! Ooh. We're gonna make a shot though. Ooh. Steady, feel steady. Shake, shake, shake. Naked baby. Woohoo. Shake it, baby. Naked baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Naked baby. Lay up. Wait, I got you. Flashy passes. I said lay. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Oh, are you serious? I tried to do a flashy pass. I double tap circle. Like, well, pass the ball. Playmaking, yeah. I got quick time, yeah. Bro. I called you to tell you that you gotta pay our phone bills. Alright? What do you mean for what? Yes, I do. Hey, should I do without dance? Should I do without move? Should I do without rope? She go backward and she go backward.
Whether you're playing My Career or you're in real life, in order to be a great defender, not only do you got to be solid on ball, but you got to be a great off-ball defender. Let's first start off with our positioning off ball. The most important thing we got to know is, are we one pass or two passes away? Now, as we take a look at this example here, the ball is up top. A pass to the wings is one pass away. A pass to the corner, that's two passes away. If it's one pass away, we got to be tightened up to our man and our man ball line. But if you're two passes away, you can sag off, be in position to help on a drive, and still make it back to your defender if there's a skip pass. You've heard me say it.
Started right here. Started right here. Started. Hey. On some G shit. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets today. Rockets basketball, this is H-Town.
Alright. Ooh, actually faster. Couple. Eh? No. Only Reynolds said I don't have a quick draw. I don't have a quick draw right now. Let me see that ball. Let me see that ball. I don't have a quick draw right now. Oh. That's a shot. Bow, bow. Hey, hey!
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Rockets for San Antonio.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Rockets in Houston.
Houston has to feel pretty happy about their recent play. They're a team that no one wants to face right now. With just one loss in the last 10 games, they'll be tough to beat. And we've got a chance to watch one of the hotter rookies in the league. Che's been a fantastic find for this team, Shaq.
Yeah, a lot of people expected Che to be eased into action, but no. This fast start has turned heads, and he's earned every minute.
Well, Trey has the poise that rarely you see out of him. And those years at the Bay City, where he was refining his game, he's hitting the ground running.
That wraps it up for now. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Che.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, hey Dave.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times, I don't even look to score. I draw...
Great vision, David. Thank you. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden and it's House in at the three slot. A lot of speed. Out there, Chris, should be a track meet tonight. You played in a number of systems. Did you prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. Harden left side. Shoots over White. Houston gets it back. And that one's good. House.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Aldridge. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Swiped away. Oh, and here comes House all alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Fades. And Capella sends it back.
Seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
DeRozan passes to Murray. And too long on the shot.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Dishes it to Tucker. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Murray surveying the D.
Go foul. Go follow me. Go follow me. Good.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte
Good.
Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Spin move.
And Pirtle sends
He
it back.
sends it back. Nigga grab my whole hand back.
White against Harden. White dishes to Murray.
So much space.
Puts it up from 7. Moves back up. And the layup is up and in.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Murray with the defensive effort.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling the shots that he'd be better off passing up. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Right side Aldridge. 5 to shoot. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And DeRozan, here we go. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They put up a nice win. Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House, and at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. White against Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Murray outside. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray outside.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and
one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When
it's
falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can
Okay.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Mama
My cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected.
Yes.
C.J. McCollum said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the evening, and he knocks down the first one.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
And the Rockets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Again, the Spurs, good for 2. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. 6 to shoot. Harden with it. Now guarded by Murray. Harden's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Harden against White. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
The Spurs have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one goes. And so Murray nails both of them. And so we conclude the first half. It's San Antonio. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. From a pure entertainment standpoint, who's a player that you think is must-watch TV?
Oh, man, you got to go Curry, Lillard, Harden, Giannis, Embiid, Simmons. I mean, you could just keep going. Let's go Lou Will off the bench. Let's even go defensively. You can even go Patrick Beverly. So many guys that is just so much fun to watch play. Must-see TV.
And he gets it to go.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Murray outside. They get a hand on it. Shoots over Tucker. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trail by 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan. For Houston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. And San Antonio also making a switch. Forbes checked in. To the left side wing. Aldridge, the pass to Forbes. He gets it in there. Forbes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Harden outside. From 17 feet out. And he connects with the jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And Forbes kicks to Aldridge.
Thank you.
Harden against White. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 8.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it. It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Here's Aldridge, and that one drops for him. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some play. Greg DeRozan watching it. Ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
And not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Harden's shot is good.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Spurs leading by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Aldridge, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Houston. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
2-possession game now, but you always want to make them all in a close game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Mills looking it over. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
That's true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, got to give them credit for coming back.
Stripped it away. He's all alone. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
White, left side. Softly drops in the floater. White's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Shoots right through the cylinder that time, all net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
But Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. James Van recognized our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin.
20
Whether
points
it's been
at
on
17.
open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night to right in this thing. But it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Stolen away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The pass to Tucker. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots it. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Spurs have gone 6-11 since the start of the fourth quarter. It's a floater, and it's White missing.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
I don't have Murray on me.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that. That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Murray outside. Outside, DeRozan. That one's not going to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now. If they fail to execute, this could be it.
It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from arm's length from the bucket.
I tell you what, he earned his money.
Shot for sure. We need those. We need those.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though.
Quick fact for you guys. PJ Tucker is the #1 sneaker head in the NBA, and it's not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, PJ wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Here's Murray. Missed.
Okay, we won. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Greg, it's more than just being in the right
Thank
place.
you. We won. We came back. Me doing nothing. Me doing something. What happened? Kingston, 19 points. 1 assist.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home.
Thank you. Thank you.
That crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Another win for this team, Che, and your win streak is rolling. What do you guys have to do to keep it going?
You know, DA, we've just been playing for each other during this stretch, man. Everyone trusts each other right now. You know, from the starters to the bench. And I think we're all on the same page. Not much more to it, you know?
Well, your team looks fantastic right now, and good luck in the next one, guys.
David, thank you as always.
Jay, I want to show you something that can happen.
No, ragazzi, i gaggiacci non vuol dire sempre che ci vuole. Come ci vuole un uomo, ragazzi.
Jay, talk about your defense. What helped you lead the team in steals tonight?
Winning the turnover battle is huge, so I'm always trying to get my hands on the ball. And in general, I think my defense awareness is better too. So able to see the ball, see my man, and read the offense at a high level.
Mais pour elle mettre la même, mais pour tout nègre au près, m'a négocié à qui négociation 11h. Il y a assez de tout là. Non, il est sombre de lui. Il est sombre de lui. Qui est-ce qu'on parle? Moi, monsieur les monsieur là, vous avez venu. Monsieur les Jeannot. Deux bateaux, et cousins, et 2 cousins, oui. Dites des soeurs. Yeah, des cousins. Avec l'autre des nègres, bah oui, des nègres du monde. Non, ici, c'est qu'on voulait, pas qu'à Non, je dis Pierre Charles retiré. Il y a un monde pour le placer, monsieur. Je dis ça. Attendez. Et ça dit bon, ok. Je dis non. Je dis 4 monde, il va aller faire 4. Quand l'autre 2 monde va chercher, avec l'autre 2 monde c'est fouette là avec 100 000 que moi le bas ou pas. Moi je connais qu'on l'autre monde t'a mettre. La l'école va jamais utiliser. Pas utiliser non. Moi je pas jamais utiliser la l'école. Donc ou pas jamais gagner la sécurité dans l'école là. Nèg là mais comme si nèg pas jamais là, en fait ça est potentiellement les étrangers puis ouais pour nous des si les vieux même pas là parce que gars les étrangers des pas faire mais comme on dit pas 4 non non je vais mon pour le retirer mais m'a PC les tan m'a PC les monsieur là pour gars jeune si bien monsieur m'a pas connaître non il faut qu'on ait avant et bien ça m'a dit si capable
Hey, need some help?
est-ce qu'il faut être de la pour lui est-ce que tu faut la pour nous passer même non gars non pas gars non et c'est le jeu d'assurer avec lui il y a le jeu là encore ah il y a
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Monsieur connaît les autres toujours c'est avec G. Expliquez sur la raison voilà. Pour ça pas te poser question là même. Pour me décaca sur lui. Mettre la petite monsieur cap caca cap jouer le conseiller du conseil bagage chaque fois. Et que je sorte de sorte de là, je vais mettre la machine. Je vais besoin mettre là.
Let's go.
Je vais besoin mettre la machine. Je vais besoin de mettre là. Là je passe sur le tableau. Le tableau. Ça le fait. Bon imagine là vous mettez là, vous pas de chambre là, quand il faut bien me là. Ça passe avec la fonction. Ouais, c'est pour ça vous qui parle, qui parle, qui semble avoir peut-être c'est la bonne barre. Et vous pas dans c'est pas dans c'est pas de bagarre à plus tard, c'est pas de magie. Pour dire combien de réunions fait ouais monsieur là-dedans. Ouais bagarre monsieur là-dedans, je pas jamais là-dedans.
Just like that.
C'est mieux d'amis, si madame pas bien avec nous, avec qui est bon dans la porte là, pas bon. Et madame pas mais avec vous ben avec qui est bon. Cap baïcha avec nous là. Non, en fait, c'est comme ça va aller. Monsieur pense que j'ai donné mon nez. Aider pour aider.
Get everyone over here and get started.
Yellow.
Yeah.
40 back. Pour le top de l'ordinateur. Yeah. Hello. Oh, Giallo con. Voilà, monsieur. Balbe sorti. Yeah. I'm be okay. I'm be okay. Bon, maintenant. Bon, moi, même pas de problème. Allez, même t'arrives pas totalement. Maintenant, nous mettre avant, c'est que. Moi, les délais sont à pour la faire. Les délais sont intelligents. Mais là, comme les intelligents. Si on peut pas t'arriver, on va avoir qui dans tout ça. On fait combat à la cuite. La photo qui s'acquiert. Depuis l'autre belle. Depuis l'autre émission, pas encore pour payer. Quand même, tu vas quitter. Quand même, d'aller. Mettre la photo comme peut-être mettre la papier, monsieur. Mais bon, les gars, il faut dire, tant d'autres où on baisse. Il était là donné, tant d'autres où on baisse, il tire pour l'aller. On va. Et on va parler comme ça. Parce que tu me dis, les gars, même pas que je me bats, je sais. Je vais me prendre pour revenir. Voilà.
Yo, Damien. Huh?
Not called your mom this morning?
You called my mom this morning and said what?
I didn't say nothing. I said.
Bon, les gars, j'ai toujours été comme ça.
Oh, my bad.
Get some parler, get some
sorry. And then she said, it's okay. And I said, fine.
Wait, hold on. My mom calling me. Hello? Huh? Hello? Huh? What did you say? Oh, I already ate.
Okay.
Tuna fish. I came with tuna fish.
Mais les comptes à nous, on va les mots des sorties.
Huh?
Mais on get sur le bail, c'est pas bien. Ni que ça se fait déjà ça déjà. On va aller tout le monde, je m'appelle pas.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
It's your Dory. 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 You online? Yeah. Hello? Right now? No, see him online. Yeah.
Hey, hit me up.
Boy, If you don't make my face ID work, boy, if you don't make my face ID work, boy, if you can't work, boy. What is it, Galen? Oh, behind the back.
Please leave your message for 34735.
Someone's hesitation. Oh, oh. Which way do you think I'm going? Jason? No. Well, I make those filet. Filet. Drill, frost. I'm the best at the shooting. Don't get a fucking with you. I'm shooting in your face. Doesn't matter where you be. From half court, especially like a fucking green. Green. And I'm playing green, white. I'm the green line in this game. Who make more greens than me? Yo, chat. If you make more greens than me, take that in the chat. You make more greens than me. What was you talking about? My dad? No, now he sneeze. The man down shit, dead clown. What was you talking about? She's mad when we think. What was the fuss about? Who makes more greens than me? Because fuck over. Chop, Philo. You know what I'm fucking people. I'm just wall protecting, low speed.
The NBA 2K community is
you know
like
my bitch
none
got
other.
fat ass good face.
Stories
Look
about
at
how
face.
2K has impacted people's lives and given them a platform to take their love of basketball off court.
It's really been amazing to see, and we want to recognize those that are doing good things in the NBA 2K community with a new series called My 2K Life.
First up, let's take a look at the man behind Poor Boy Sin.
NBA 2K
has affected my life in a major way. It's like my peace. Playing NBA 2K is like my peace.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K. In this one, we'll see the Houston Rockets square off against...
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Houston Rockets. This is... And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for George.
And he's struggling with his shot these days.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for...
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless.
Influential with his case for sure, David. Thank you. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in its small forward. And for the Clippers, Hunter down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guards end. And it's George in at the 3. Kept alive. Basket good.
Positioning is one thing, but having the go-go gadget arms that Paul George has to get that rebound helps out a lot.
Can't hit from in close. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Phoenix. And it's Leonard missing. Goes up on the high post. Jump shot is good.
We make the winning quick job.
Offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston.
And that's so difficult. You just try to challenge Kawhi's shot, think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
And even though he's been nagged by injury for a few years, Brent, Kawhi is still a top 2-way threat when he's healthy.
Well, the fact that Kawhi Leonard could move on from San Antonio, get to that Toronto team that needed just an extra push to do something in the Eastern Conference, especially with the absence of LeBron James. Kawhi Leonard absolutely dominated last year's playoffs and took Toronto to a championship. And now, for the first time, he's had the choice to continue his career somewhere. He's going to do that back home in Los Angeles for the Clippers.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And when I look at Houston, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season.
God! Oh my God, can I clip that?
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence.
Like Gordon. Yes.
Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's
get gold, man! And fucking one! Gordon. Chopper, can't make me miss. Guard me. I'm a starter for a reason.
At that speed, he's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
He missed again. He's not fun his shot. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. You guys have to double team just to make me miss.
The effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the
that's mine to miss the break.
He gives the effort down there at all times.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Hey, Harden, thank you. Screen. Good shot, boy. Oh, shit.
Rebound by Harrell. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Count it. And it's 6 points for George.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
The dish to Harden. There's the triple.
Oh
no
God.
good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing.
Leonard spotted you, Kapla. Next it. You can't guard me. Hey, fade away like Kobe. Bye. Fade away like Kobe. Sapalosha. Well, accept it. Thank you. Perimeter defense. Athleticism, basketball IQ, so he has no shot. I think he had a shot last time. Alright. No mid-range, no inside. Okay, here, defense. How's he can't even guard
trailing
me.
by 4.
I'd be
Taking a
blown
look
by
at the
him.
Rockets. Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding
You had made that, bro. I would have gave you so much respect.
I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed. Fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space. Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you.
I got it.
Kicks it to Capella, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Oh,
Still ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Why am I not on the
three-point contest within his reach? I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
You talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe
you have
this
no
will be the
arm
year somebody gets that perfect score.
Foul and one.
Tries again, and Capella.
I never get a foul.
Got the lead up to 5.
I know I get and one, so I get a
seems
foul.
to be in the right place at the right time. More often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Williams double team. Beverly for 3.
You have no shot. I don't know why.
The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Upgrade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's All-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning All-Star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
They get it back. Takes a 3.
Yeah.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for George. Murray's checked in for Houston. 40 seconds left to play here in the half.
Oh my God.
Houston.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And the rejection by Harden. And the ball. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
I think I'll make it.
The first free throw is good.
Green, green, so better. Green.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Beverly. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, the pride Sefolosha showed.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Hello? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, by ça? Oh, ok. Allez, on va allez, on
It's been one outstanding game from George.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Well, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford. There's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league, and he's doing this with such great impact and, thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it. 2 years ago, Paul George and his curious travels about where he was going to land in terms of free agency made his way back to Oklahoma City, and a lot of people were wondering why he made that choice. Then a year later, at the behest of Kawhi Leonard, a trade goes down where Paul George ends up back in Los Angeles with the Clippers. You talk about a two-way threat along with Kawhi Leonard. What an unbelievable wing combination the Clippers have with these two.
The pass to Tucker. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Clippers. And with George last year, easily his best season as a pro in every measurable way.
You wonder in the next couple of seasons here, Kevin, if we're going to see the best of Paul George. Again, coming off that gruesome leg injury, him finding his form last year for Oklahoma City. A lot of talk about even Paul George being considered as an MVP candidate. And rightly so. Now back in Los Angeles with Kawhi Leonard. What a terrific duo they have. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Zubac is checked in for Williams. The Rockets making a switch here.
They're leaving and nobody can do anything.
And we're just...
And I think I'm going to
allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. For the Clippers, checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Williams comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Just how fierce a competitor Russell Westbrook is. He just lays it all out there on the line every single night.
Down low, there's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Shamet's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
No.
From deep.
No.
Here's Capella, and the basket is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Houston on top. They lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Houston, Tucker and Capella are up front. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Russell Westbrook.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he makes the first. Both shots good for the strike.
Great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Here's Leonard. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Good. And the Rockets lead by 8. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here is George. Releases from 15. That one off the back out and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't many looks better from that range. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Outside, Green. Pass to George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 23.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Pass to Green. Here's Beverly over Westbrook. That misses off the backboard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Missed inside. Clippers trail by 13. Ball's knocked loose. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
3 consecutive seasons averaging a triple-double.
Remember, Kevin, just how much we were flipping out about the pop.
A minute 42 left in the game. Step back shot. And it's out of bounds.
Why are you smacking the ball? What am I mother?
People can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing.
Boom.
For the Clippers, Williams comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jermichael Green.
God damn, the whole stars. Oh.
Now Leonard. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot
which is everything shooting, free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit, like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like now shooting's important around the league? As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rivers with it. So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Hey, it's Shaq. You guys stomped that team, and I mean literally. Wasn't even close. When did you realize this game was yours to lose?
Hey, man, I guess it was around maybe late July, early August, whenever the schedule comes out. Nah, man, but look, man, they have a good team over there, so no disrespect. But this was a game I had circled as a win the minute I saw it on my calendar, you know what I'm saying? We just match up real good against this club. And you saw that tonight, Playboy.
When you look at the calendar, I don't.
Things are getting pretty bleak here as the losing streak continues. And at this point, you've got to wonder, is the season lost?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pump the brakes, buddy. It's just a little adversity. Nothing my main man Jay can't handle.
Look, I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you. These guys look like they've never played together before. You kind of wonder about what's going on in practice. They're completely out of sync. They're a step slow to every loose ball. And if you ask me, I think they've given up.
Oh, what? You're crazy. These are professional athletes here, Hank. They never give up.
So, Jay, it seems like you're really in the groove tonight. What helped you get going?
Well, you know, we like to play a team game. So everything you get should come in the flow of the offense. I mean, if you're open, then the ball's supposed to find you. Tonight, I was the guy that was open, and my teammates found me. So, shout out to them. And then it'll be high. Maybe not. Maybe like 40.
Somewhere on the straight route. Here he comes. Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I want to bring Josh over here. He's got something to talk to you about the Top Takes Daily interview.
Okay.
You remember Josh from Beats?
Yeah, Josh, what's up?
Great to see you again, Jake. Great game tonight.
I appreciate that, Josh.
So Josh has a couple things he wants to go over with you that you could sprinkle into the interview.
Okay.
Well, obviously, only mention this stuff if it comes up organically. We want you to feel comfortable.
That's right. There's no benefit from forced plugs.
Of course, of course.
So let's keep the pressure low. And you mentioned with Beats, plus we'll be happy to support. But if you're feeling up to it, you can throw in some stuff about our tech too.
Okay, like what?
Right off the top, the noise cancellation feature called Pure Adaptive Noise Cancelling, Pure ANC for short. But if you just said noise cancellation, that'd be great. You don't have to live neck deep in the weeds on this one.
Okay, Pure ANC, I got it.
Nice, and I'll have a cheat sheet up there.
And we've also got something else called Fast Fuel, where you get a 3-hour charge in around 10 minutes. Noise cancellation. That's what we really love.
Noise cancellation, I got it.
Awesome, great, thanks, Josh.
So, if anything comes up, questions, whatever, just tell Levi and he'll let me know.
Absolutely.
We know be a rock star partner, Jay. All right, brother. Thanks, Nick.
Sounds good. Get it, Beats? Sounds good?
No, bro. That wasn't good.
Non, j'ai posé des vidéos pour eux. Dans l'autre, ce qui sale, c'est que c'est sur une vocation. Tenez bien, ça me va dire là pour eux. Je ne là, à l'étranger, je suis venu, les notes de mon rapport, il faut souvent pour les notes de mon merci, c'est pas ça. Je ne vais pas agir n'importe qui.
Well, it is a special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are joined live in studio with one of the NBA's brightest new stars,
Che.
Oh, imagine
Welcome to the show, Che.
les gars, on zone côté zone qui pour l'école là. Je vais pas quitter la
Now, you've
Californie
had to
pour l'école là
overcome
pour
a
lui, mais
lot
pas de
on your
ça.
path up to the league.
Ça allait,
We all know
il est plus
about
bas
the
de
doubt you
parler.
faced coming in as a
Pas de
four-year
ça. Pour
college
quitter l'école
player.
là, pour quitter la
So
Californie
with
pour l'école là.
that, my first question for you
Ça va pas
is,
parler.
how does it
Moi, je
feel
comprends
to
que
silence the haters?
on voit? Chaque côté même, il était plus haut l'école là. Il descend, il fait journée clé dans la main chaque jour. Il est à l'école là.
Haters.
Et on sait pourquoi ils ont bagaille, ils ont bagaille de ouage.
So are you one of those guys
Non,
who
pas
doesn't do social
mais là, il va
media?
émotion.
We're seeing a lot of that trending recently.
No, it's my.
Non, vous supposez dire bon, pas
They
de
have
problème,
noise
non?
canceling technology. Matter of fact, I can't even hear what you're saying, Diane. What'd you say?
That is a first.
Well, I can't hear you, Diane. What'd you say?
Mais il y a des problèmes qui passent. Et puis, dans le parle avec lui,
Oh, yeah, of
c'est rapidement.
Beats.
Les filles, deuxième bagarre encore.
So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
Pas oublier, il n'y a pas de tout d'abord. Il y a pas de tout, on gens qui vous parlent maintenant. Moi, je comprends que bien ça va là.
You know, I really don't want to put a limit on it. I think if I continue to work hard,
oui, il faut te bouger plusieurs fois. Qui ça dit,
that's the goal of mine. Just keep working hard.
Parce que
Is MVP within reach?
pendant ce temps, parler là, ça va faire c'est des cafés, et ils comptent la faire.
If you don't set high standards for yourself, what's the point?
Sucre ça la fait après c'est pas faire au moins trois fois après. Il va pas dire ça. Je peux pas faire ça, faut pas faire là. Avec du c'est bon, moi j'aurais mon mettre comme ça ou bien parce qu'on pas de travail ou bien côté ou pire pour toujours.
One
Oh ben là,
last
il y a un game c'est là là.
We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something we don't know about Che the person?
On va en fait Jean-Claude il y a pas là, il y a pas là une étiquette.
I'm a music freak, man. Yes, I do. Kevin Gates, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You know, they all sound good playing through my Beats headphones. Love these things.
Honestly, good.
It's not about that. Beats long before I was one of their athletes.
Well, okay then. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio with Che.
No,
Che, thank you so much. This is Diane Stone, and you've been watching Top Takes Daily.
Ok, d'abord. Non, avec ce que depuis tu fais ça là, il faut faire des radiations pour placer les négos fini. J'ai déjà parlé négos pas ce que j'ai dit, négos ce qu'on tout dit. J'ai dit objet, pas fini voir pas contre demain, j'ai dit pas contre j'ai dit c'est monsieur Bobo on connaît. C'est pour d'abord c'est Gérald qui faut pour monsieur Bobo et puis that's it. Fini. Bon. Je mettre là j'ai un monde fou. Fait tête chaud, on a joué. Donc bagage
Great game.
Yeah, but it's just video games, it's like a video game. Donnez qu'à commencer 4 devant, on peut rentrer les, on va donner devant. Ça veut dire que au cas où Jonas ou Jonas, soit levé, bah, mesdames, ou bien mettez dans la porte là avec fouet de il cas continuer. On va donner qu'à commencer 4, 2 policiers devant, et puis chaque policier dans la porte. Fait 6 policiers. D'accord? Non, non, il va pas prendre. Même bagage. Bon, t'as dit que vous connaissez. L'autre pays, si, je pense que vous capable. Mais quand je suis dans tout le monde, il y a nous, on est ça, vous mettez là, pas café. Moi, qu'on est que, nous savons que vous avez choisi de mettre là, pas besoin de mettre là. Si vous mettez là, vous ne pouvez pas là. Bah, dire rien. Moi, j'étais sage. On va dire, en fait, les mecs ont sorti. Si je suis sorti, je suis bien là. Bah, je vais pour les sortir. Je vais dire, bon, regarde la sécurité. Je vais dire, pour mon loup, je vais virer, je vais porter descendre. Si je suis Gérald, je vais sortir avec. Je suis à mon dame, dis-moi, en allée, d'accord. Je me dis, la paix éternelle pour moi. Est-ce que je me dis que, t'allais, je me dis, je vais mettre en compte, même pas compte, mais. On était comme Kaïdom, votre sécurité, mes amis, on était comme on est important à tout. Comment ça fait sécurité, comment ça fait sécurité. Parce que je voulais être en bas à votre mettre là, je voulais être en bas à votre mettre là, moi je suis en bas à votre mettre là, progression, ça va être négatif avancer plus devant. Parce que vous connaissez que c'est ça qui va battre votre couche, mais pas vous dire que c'est qu'on n'est pas qu'on est bon là, on va être obligé. On voit si ma tête, mais t'as pas mettre à moi, même si ma non dit qu'on me complète d'abord, ma non dit saisi, ma non dit bon pas garder pour ça non. On garde tout ça, Michel fait, participer là, et puis that's it. Mais si je voulais travailler, j'ai un côté de papier, de belle, je ne passe pas à la position qu'on parle de sécurité, parce qu'on parle de sécurité, et sur ce pour tout le monde, il va bien oublier. Je ne peux pas dans la compagnie de sécurité. Mais la compagnie de capitaine, on va aller avec le capitaine, on a précision de nous, on a pour nous cher. Vous comprenez? Bon, même David dit que, moi, je dis comme ça, parce que je passe, on va parler de me laguer. Je passe, vous devez me laguer. Wap isa si men kou nyala jen de kono pe kono baka wè kono kon sa anko fe nou kasi e kon bon mwen am tapè la on met la si kote moun sa ni mwen Alex mwen pala avè nou on met la nan e wot api ni met la nan e wot api sou pa pala avè wè Alex bon pito di men pa Alex e wot ap nan e re pito di men parce Alex men son ne kavo lontan di mi lo pot il kwame la vo on voit même pas bien moi-même qui vient ensemble avant tout dernier mandat. Est-ce que vous avez fait le programme parce que imaginez nous fait de 2013 à 2019 avant on parle dans quel acte de même dans l'école là. Ils disent pas la ni en deux, pas la ni jouer ni pas la mettez la limite moi. Par exemple qui connaît si madame est seul et en bas il y a prendre madame on se met actif ouais. Mba mwen de lèv yo, mwen gen pouvoi, mwen gen pouvoi, mwen nan limit men, mwen nan pou anpil. Tout moun konen sa. A yon dou.
See you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Tout moun de konen men la, tout moun konen. Bon. Bon, Jean, lèm ou ale eti, sans souci di, mwen ale ap, a yon di, oui, mwen la moun. Mwen se kom se fè pou e. Mwen se di, mwen la pa fè nan moun den kongo. Jean, toujours à mettre la côte de mettre la feu là, le monsieur Ouache, on ne va pas les mains.
Keep it going.
Normalement, les deux, je suis capable.
Let's go.
Ça va go réunion. Il a réunion demain, il a fait ça pour lui. Vous savez là?
Please leave your message for.
Make sure that you pour atteindre avec clou. Son je me dis ça déjà. Parce que t'attends pas fait pour t'attendre pas fait pour les il va faire tout ça bon. Mais t'as que d'avoir des problèmes pour le plaza, bon même pas David on va faire là des amis. Allez, c'est là les aller faire une blague, tout ça on va faire là. Parce que pas gagner jeune masse, ça dit jeune masse. Pas gagner. On doit faire mais on côté bon et pas j'étais dans le gymnasium, on doit place, on doit
Please leave your message for 3.
Deep 3. Shot. Boy. Hey, stupid. Thank you. Jump shot. Get a shot like me. Wait, nigga. Thank you. Jump shot. Girl, y'all like me. Girl, y'all like me. Oh shit. You white nigga. Girl, y'all like me. Nah, bro, it's because I ran and I was just holding. Take my time. And like, boom. Boom. Take my time. Oh, I'm out of it. Ooh, guard that shot. The only person that could guard my shot is Stephen Curry because he's so stupid. Like, nigga, Stephen Curry can't even guard me. Tell me you don't see the green. Tell me, look, tell me when I miss. Like, what am I gonna miss? Tell me, Chad, what am I gonna miss? Look at my range. What am I gonna miss? Alright. I'm gonna. That means they let me the pack of any. Okay, I'm gonna. Boom, boom. What the hell now, Jay? We don't miss. Tell me, we do not miss. I better shot than James Harden, and I'm using James Harden shot. How's that possible? I do not know. Look at your story. How you say you're getting online? 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting for Reno to beat the 5th one. Join my party, I'm thinking.
Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, join my party.
Bro, I'm playing 2K with my brother.
Oh.
So
you're not joining me?
She probably gotta wait until like 1 o'clock.
Until 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
I bet.
Alright.
Takes the whole 90, 98, 92, 91 over, niggas. Nice. Well, I'm about to be a 90 over nigga. Put back, oh shit. Put back King. Okay. I'm just gonna be like my foot.
People would be surprised to know about me.
Because you're a YouTuber?
No, about you.
Oh.
I have 3 kids, 3 beautiful daughters that I'm very loving and caring of. And they give me a lot of motivation to do the things that I do in my life. Huh? No.
forgot about my shit. Pew.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Starting five.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K. In this one,
Starting five. Why are we going to get this ass team?
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us. And here at the DA, it's all yours. Whatever works, David. Thanks. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But in some ways, it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker.
Bro, if the big man was not like that, bro, I'd have made that.
And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
Hey.
Now the Rockets with it. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Harden.
Got you, Hart.
Rubio comes with the double team. Shot clock at 6. No good from 11 feet. So it's Rubio bringing it up for
Mr. Big
Phoenix.
Man, bro.
Booker the pass to Rubio. Here's Ayton, and Ayton.
And now big man self.
Attacking the defense with the pass there, Kevin. Rubio, the great vision. Then no hesitation on the delivery.
Little baby. Come on, baby. Come on, little baby.
It is never going to be an easy night for you.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
High percentage look there, guys. Rubio's best chance to score, and he maxed it out.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio. He was a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Charge passes to Rubio. Good work defensively by Capella.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Oubre with the steal. Here's Sharch. Rebounded by Tucker. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Give the step back. There's the pass to Harden. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Houston. Capella with the bucket.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now, here's Oubre. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Ayton kicks to Booker.
No shot.
Hits the three-point
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the
That's not go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, those road games are trouble, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team.
Substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Aaron Baines. Diallo comes in for Kaminsky. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Johnson. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Shaq Diallo. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties. And for so many things that the Rockets do right, one area they can lapse in is rebound.
Yeah, and a big part of that, I think, is they play a lot of small ball. And the defense is decent, but the rebounding suffers when they go small. They were bottom 3 in the league last year in rebound.
Rubio, the pass to Diallo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Passes it to Diallo. Back to Rubio. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Booker outside. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 12.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Harden. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Kevin, it doesn't really matter if you body hard enough. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
And, Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
Timeout called the Rockets. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. It was a surprise success for both him and the team. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look, man, I know you're not playing how you want to, but you got to shake it off. We got a game to win.
You're right, Coach.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Tucker and Capella are up front. Then it's Harden, and it's House in at the 3 spot.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Here's Booker. Good D by Harden.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
And stolen by Ayton. Rubio the pass to Oubre. Here's the floater. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us for our senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Charge outside. Back to Rubio. Can't connect from short range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Charge dishes to Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good on the shot.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Urinal, get on. Urinal, get on. Get on. Get on.
Still looking for their first.
I'm a starter, bro. I'm a starter. I started for like 3 or 4 matches. I think it's my 4th match. I'm being a starter. But get online. Get online. Get online.
Or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. The inbound, good, nothing but net. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
We've got Aaron Baines and Diallo out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Charge in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You know, it's obvious that Saric has really improved his outside shot. I mean, he had a good stroke coming in, but it's gotten better. He's a legitimate threat to score from there.
Capella, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Diallo kicks to Booker. Lock at 6. Unloads. No good on the shot. The Rockets go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That is game 3 of this 4-game
See them
trip.
greens. Yeah, bro. Now I got what's it called? Quick draw. No, whatever. Draw. Quick draw.
Charge passes to
The
Booker.
hell?
There's Diallo. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
From downtown.
Quick draw.
Different guy here
Quick
in the
draw.
second half. His shooting percentage far better
Hey.
than it was before the break.
The 9-foot shot. Here's Diallo, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Houston gets called for the foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Suns.
I'm home alone.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For 3, Booker hits it from three-point range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
2 points. That one goes.
Take over. Take over.
Great assist. Nice work.
Take over.
The Suns running out of time. Booker with it. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
He blocked me.
Rubio against Green. Shots good by Baines.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Oh, you got quick draw on Silver too. You know the Bulls. How did I get my own shot? So I'm playing my career and I'm a starter. Can't Capella. Yo, this nigga's a dick rated, bro.
Almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Why you double team me? What the hell? Dumbass nigga. That's all we out here.
Makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Suns trail by 11.
19 points.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Booker from 13 feet. It goes down. Booker's got 19 points.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Rubio comes with the double team from past the arc.
What the fuck are you doing?
And clearly,
get off me.
We will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Houston.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first.
30 dishes.
This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Suns.
Harden against Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, we won all these games in a row, all these games.
8 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah, he's still better than me right now. Yeah, you're right.
Now here's Murray. So Houston wins.
You're right, Renault. Then get online.
A comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really. Was. You know, it's easy on the road, but they didn't have too with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony,
hello?
And David Aldridge, this is
what happened? I'm home.
Which
home? Home.
You got bread?
No, bro. My aunt is sending me the money. Like, my aunt sent my mom the money. My mom gotta send me the money. And but it's not gonna be like money. It's gonna be cash app money. I can still use my debit card.
You can use your card at the movies.
Yo, check. What's up?
I bet. So by 3 o'clock you said, right?
Oh, I know Chris, man. I follow you on
When my
Instagram.
mom
What's
come
up?
back, I'm
Big
leaving
fan of your
because
game, Che.
the movie
For real?
started 2:20.
Yeah, gotta respect some
220?
efforts, right?
Hey, I appreciate that,
What
man.
movie?
So look, if you ever want to get in the
I
gym,
don't know.
just hit me up. We can get
I
to
don't
work.
know what the movie's
Sure.
about
A
though.
lot of trust from Chris, all right?
I
Usually
just
he's
saw
a
a
good
movie and I
resource.
said,
Will do,
let
man.
me go watch
I'll
this.
take you up on that.
Appreciate the trust, coach.
All right,
Wait,
yo.
Huh?
let me look it up. I'm about to look it up.
I'm about to ask my aunt. I'm gonna call my aunt and tell her when she sending me the money.
Trust me right now. Bombshell.
Hey, got a minute? Need you for some media stuff.
All right, I'll see you in there.
All right.
All right.
Good game tonight, Che, especially on defense. Can you talk a little bit about that side of the ball?
Sure. I mean, I take a lot of pride in my defense. That's just who I am. I enjoy going out there and taking away what the other team
Bombshell
is
is
trying to do.
trash.
And how were you able
Huh?
to do that tonight?
I can't give away the
Let me
recipe
find a
to the
different
secret
movie.
sauce, can I? How do you think McDonald's got so big?
Aggressive
And
expansion.
No.
if there's no movie
Sauce,
today, then tomorrow we out there.
There is a movie saying, okay?
I don't like if there's no good movie. Like look up tomorrow movie. If it's better tomorrow movies, then I could bring more money. You know, so we could buy food.
I have to watch Just Mercy.
Wait, hold on. I'm going back. Someone calling me. Hello?
You on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Which one you on? Phase 6?
Nah. Yo, Renaissance's getting online
you on?
soon. I'm on HBS underscore Godfix. Renaissance's getting online soon. Bro, I got quick jaw on now in university. I think give me the fadeaway 3-point green in someone's face in the game. 530.
We're not paying Fortnite.
I know I'm not paying Fortnite. Yo.
Yo.
This nigga Damien. Boom.
Huh? What you said again? I can't become a 94 or 95.
Yo.
I'll pick up.
Huh?
5.
What?
What is? Yo, guys, you know what we should do in the future? How about we do a gaming class, with Christmas, and try to make some money, and then we all move into the same house. Facts.
I bet.
2 hours. A class. Oh yeah. Yo, we should do that when we turn 16. That'd be mad fun. You do that 2 times thing rep, and then you do the rep. We don't even have very much time. We only have 3 or 4 years. Also, when you leave, your hair go back to normal? That is not a lot of time.
3 or 4 years, you just said, nigga. I'm 12. I'm gonna be 15 and 16. I'm still gonna be in school. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. We're still gonna be in school.
No, 3 and 4 years we're gonna be in high school. No, not even high school, college. You're gonna be in college. I'm in 16. I'm being. Hold on, time out. I'm 12 right now. I'm turning 13, and okay, and 8th grade gonna be 13. I'm turning 14, and in high school gonna be 14. I'm turning 15.
Wait, Fritz, you're gonna graduate from high school when you're 18, but I'm gonna graduate when I'm 17 or 16.
Yo, guys, let's try to be like face.
Yeah. Wait, yo, you wanna know what we should do?
What?
When we turn like 14, when we're legally allowed to have a summer job or like a regular job, why don't we just grind the whole summer, make money, and then buy some like gaming equipment, and then when we get our gaming equipment.
Oh, my sister says 16 is the age.
For what?
No, it's not.
For what?
To
have a job. My cousin Annie is 14 and she had a job, and this nigga Dudley is 15.
She said where?
Huh?
She said where?
What do you mean where?
Yeah, like what job? Where is the job?
But not like a summer job. What the hell?
Look, it says 14 years old. I just looked it up. Whitney, you're slow. That's why you get like the summer job thing, and you have to be like age 16 in order to get a job. Or like
That's like somebody gonna gonna be
I don't know about other places.
Well, you just go back online and go back.
It says the FLSA rule is
Jane, why is your mic so low?
Because the phone is away from my mouth. Retard.
Do you have your AirPods on?
He's third with Shauna's call.
Go ahead and answer your girl.
What?
Nothing.
Fritz, I heard you. I'm not. No, hell no.
But isn't you and Kayla dating?
Yes.
I was wondering if you don't.
Mom! You know what my AirPods are?
That's the best.
Watch her say no. Jane, how much you want to bet your mom doesn't love you?
On your head, you bitch. Weapon?
I say, how much you bet your mom is going to say she doesn't love you when you ask her?
Don't start this stuff again. Mom! Kaylin said that you said that you don't love me.
That's a cat. He's lying.
Mom, he's hurting my feelings and I want to cry.
What did she say?
She said, tell Kaylin to be quiet. Yo, I don't know, but my grandma called you a birth dad.
What does that mean?
It means that you're a bad child.
What? Trevor should be talking. She don't even know you like that, bro. Oh my God.
That's the funny part.
You curse a lot. You curse more than me in school. You act
and at home.
You like to act mad gay. I don't know what you're
doing, Grandma. Hell no. Do not even talk about that.
You like to act gay. You can't be lying.
I don't do that anymore.
Yes, you do. Shut up.
Hell no.
Don't do that shit, bro.
No, nigga.
What did Dr. Lopez?
Oh. About what?
I love how your parents, your grandma and your mom don't hear you curse, but when I curse, that's when they hear me.
No, they don't even care anymore. They really don't.
As we call defense.
Okay, so tell your mom to shut the F up if you don't care.
I can't do that.
Exactly.
My friends.
Exactly.
Why would I curse on my mom? I can only do it to my friends.
Yo, Jen, shut the hell up.
Mom!
Yo, I have my own jump shot.
Mom, can I get my toothbrush?
Renee. Yo, I'm building my own jump shot now.
Oh my God. Shut up. I'm going to brush my teeth now, you fag.
Bro, you didn't even take a bath. Oh my god. Retard, I just woke up. I have to brush my teeth. Who wakes up at this time, dumbass?
Nicholas
I woke up 30 minutes ago, kid. And I got on the phone with y'all. Oh my god, there's 2 chargers here. Yeah, there's 2 chargers here. Damn it. Take one of them. What charger? The white charger. Oh, the white charger? So it's white now? You're racist. You're racist. Why not a black charger? You are racist. Nigga. You're a racist. Come on, man. You late ass. Wait, does she even use her AirPods? I do use my AirPods. Not you, my cousin. No, she don't, because she's slow. She got the pro. I should really just sell my AirPods. AirPods 2. Okay, fuck AirPods. AirPods 2. The knife is good. Nah, the first person I saw the AirPods was first. No, because I have AirPods from November last month. I'm talking about 6th grade. 6th grade. What's that, AirPods in 5th grade?
Yes.
Yes. His mom. I didn't even know that AirPods came out in 5th grade.
What? No, you just need to shut the hell up. I don't even want to hear this nigga.
Shut the hell up, bro. I didn't even know that those existed. Even though I was in 5th grade.
You were the one saying that you had AirPods.
I was the one saying that I had an iPhone.
No.
AirPods, because I didn't even know that those existed. Nah, Dayton had an Android first, then he upgraded to iPhone. All the Android stuff changed. And he broke it. I have the Android for like 2 or 3 months, and then you break it, and then you get a new phone. That makes no sense. Look, I went to Pennsylvania, and then I dropped it. Look, we literally went to Pennsylvania because we wanted to go see a movie thing. Wait, y'all only went to Pennsylvania to see a movie? No, look, it was a movie that was really showing in like one theater, and that theater was in Pennsylvania, and we really wanted to see it. Oh, you're so dumb. Who the hell does that? My family, since they wanted to be slow. Yo, your family is like, oh my god. I don't get it. I don't get what it was so. Look, it was just a Jesus movie, and it wasn't even a Jesus movie. There's no such thing as Jesus movie. It wasn't even a movie. It was a play. A plane? What? A play. P-L-A-Y. Play. Play? No, we're always in plebs. Oh my god, you're dumb. It's a plebs. It's a plebs. I don't know what a plebs is. Yeah, no. You went to Pennsylvania just to watch a play? Oh my god, bro. Waste of my freaking time, bro. I didn't even want to go, to be honest. Oh my god, just shut up. If you didn't want to go, you could stay in the house by yourself. My guy, I was 10, and they forced me to go. Okay, you still can stay in the house by yourself. You're not a little baby anyways. And they forced me to go.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not allowed to stay in the house by myself.
The thing is like,